Deadly military of the skies. Since the early 20th century, the skies have been a crucial domain for military operations. Aircraft technology has advanced tremendously, producing incredibly fast, agile, and lethal armed flying machines. Fighter jets, in particular, have become instrumental to establishing air superiority. With sophisticated engines, radars, sensors, and weaponry, modern fighters can conduct a variety of critical combat missions. In this video, we will highlight 10 of the world's most formidable fighter jets. We will explore their advanced capabilities and why they dominate the skies. The cutting-edge technologies packed into these planes reveal how much deadlier aerial warfare has become over the years. As these aircraft continue to evolve with new upgrades, global air power balances seem poised for disruption. Saab JAS-39 Gripen. The Gripen is a Swedish-made lightweight multi-role fighter renowned for its agility. First flown in 1988, its delta-wing design enables high maneuverability and supersonic flight without afterburners. Advanced avionics like its active electronically scanned array (AESA) radar and helmet-mounted display aid the pilot in simultaneously tracking multiple aerial and ground targets. With a single Volvo RM12 turbofan engine, the Gripen can reach Mach 2 speeds and has an ample 1,300-mile range. The latest E and F models have additional fuel tanks for extended range. Various air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons outfit the aircraft. Missiles include infrared-guided AIM-9 Sidewinders, radar-guided AIM-120 AMRAAMs, and long-range Meteor missiles. Air-to-ground options include laser-guided bombs, anti-ship RBS-15 missiles, and short-range RB-74 rockets. A 27mm Mauser revolver cannon serves as the last-ditch dogfighting weapon. Mikoyan MiG-31 Foxhound. The MiG-31 Foxhound is a Russian supersonic interceptor developed to counter emerging reconnaissance aircraft and cruise missiles penetrating Soviet airspace at high speed and altitude. First flown in 1975, its powerful twin Tumansky turbojet engines can propel the aircraft to Mach 2.83 speeds, as high as 90,000 feet. Newer MiG-31BM models add aerial refueling capability for extended air defense patrols. The Foxhound remains a highly capable player in Russia's integrated air defense system. Its powerful radars provide wide-area early warning and threat detection, cueing other defenses. The new MiG-31BM models possess upgraded mission computers, GLONASS navigation, and the capability to launch anti-satellite missiles. Russia will likely continue improving and flying the MiG-31 for its unique air defense niche role, especially given its long border with China. No other aircraft offers the Foxhound's Mach 3+ intercept speed, so this high-flying sentinel looks to keep guarding Russian skies for years to come. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon is Europe's premier air dominance fighter. Originally conceived in the 1980s to replace aging Cold War fighters, a European aerospace consortium from Britain, Germany, Italy, and Spain developed the Typhoon. Its origins were quite troubled, with changing requirements raising costs significantly. The fighter jet project aimed to minimize costs by using a single aircraft that could replace various models like the Tornado, F-4 Phantom, Jaguar, and more. The Typhoon boasts next-generation capabilities tailorable to evolving missions through software reprogramming, hardware swaps, and new weapons integration. The latest Tranche 3 standard incorporates sophisticated radar, sensors, and connectivity understood as the world's most advanced fourth-generation aircraft, surpassing rivals like the F-15 and the Su-30 in many regards. The fighter jet is continuously being improved, with the latest aircraft enhanced in the Centurion standard. Planned upgrades will eventually enable network-centric multi-role warfighting akin to fifth-generation jets. Through this long development, the Typhoon looks to remain a sophisticated aerial asset, protecting European skies for decades more. A6X Adventure reconnaissance and ECR electronic warfare variants are also coming soon. Sukhoi Su-35 Flanker E. The Su-35 Flanker E is an advanced Russian fighter characterized by superb close-in agility. It first flew in 2008 as an offshoot of the proven Su-27 Flanker family. Upgraded electronics, thrust vectoring engines, and improved armaments made it extremely lethal compared to earlier Flanker variants. The Flanker E is nicknamed the UFO by pilots because it can attack from any direction with blistering acceleration across any axis. Sukhoi designed it for absolute dominance in within visual range combat using both missiles and guns. The Flanker E's avionics suite is highly advanced too, featuring an IRIS-E PESA radar for situational awareness, the powerful OLS-35 infrared search and track system for long-range targeting, electronic countermeasures, and a helmet-mounted display tiling these sensor feeds to the pilot. State-of-the-art defensive aids increase survivability against enemy missiles and fighters. This gives Russia a versatile heavy fighter capable of dominating battle spaces with both sensors and weapons. China has also purchased the fighter to study its technology. Dassault Rafale. The Dassault Rafale is a French twin-engine Canard Delta Wing multi-role fighter aircraft. Unveiled in 1986, it entered service with the French Air Force and French Navy in 2001. The Rafale boasts advanced avionics and sensors that provide exceptional battle space awareness, including the RBE-2-AA Active Electronically Scanned Array (AESA), radar, front sector optronics (FSO), infrared search and track system, and the Spectra electronic warfare suite. The Rafale's impressive omni-role capability, allowing it to shift between missions rapidly, has made it an export success with Egypt, Qatar, India, Greece, and the UAE. It has seen combat over Libya, Mali, Iraq, and Syria. The French Air Force and Navy plan to operate updated F-4 variants possibly until 2070, while continuous improvements keep the Rafale among the world's most advanced and capable 4.5/4++ generation fighter jets. Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet. The Boeing FA-18EF Super Hornet is an advanced twin-engine derivative of the FA-18 Hornet carrier-based fighter, flown by the U.S. Navy and Royal Australian Air Force. First flown in 1995, it entered service in 1999, replacing older FA-18 variants with a larger airframe with greater fuel storage and lugging capacity. With top speeds of Mach 1.6, modern radar systems and avionics, and a combat radius of up to 700 nautical miles, it serves as a versatile naval strike fighter capable of fleet air defense, interdiction, enemy suppression, and reconnaissance. The Super Hornet has undergone significant modernization in recent years. Updates to the Block 3 advanced capability enhancement include enhanced engines, an advanced new cockpit and mission computing infrastructure, conformal fuel tanks for extended range, as well as upgraded electronic countermeasures and defensive aids for survivability. It will operate alongside the carrier-based F-35C until 2040 and beyond, as the U.S. Navy's workhorse fighter launched from nuclear supercarriers around the globe. Its low observability and flexibility create a stalwart naval asset as the Navy transitions to 6th-generation aircraft. Chengdu J-20. The Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon is China's first indigenous 5th-generation stealth fighter jet, meant to directly rival American F-22s and F-35s. Development began in the late 1990s, with the Demonstrator 2001 prototype unveiled in 2011. In September 2017, the aircraft entered service with the People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. While specifics remain classified, the J-20 likely serves in an air superiority and strike role, meant to wrest aerial dominance from adversaries across vast swaths of the Western Pacific. While its capabilities remain opaque, the J-20's technology reveals ambitious Chinese strides in aviation. Paired with the Shenyang J-31 stealth fighter also under development, China is progressing rapidly towards fielding very sophisticated aerial assets as rivals scramble to sustain qualitative edges. The J-20's evolution hints at even more secret Chinese 6th-generation aircraft that could eventually emerge. For now, though, the J-20 seems positioned to achieve vital air superiority over Taiwan and islands across the East and South China Seas. Sukhoi Su-57. The Sukhoi Su-57 is Russia's first stealth air superiority fighter meant to directly challenge American 5th-generation jets. Originally flown in prototype form in 2010, it only recently entered operational squadron service with the Russian Aerospace Forces in 2019 after significant avionics systems and financial hurdles. Just 76 are on order for now. However, the Su-57 remains extremely sophisticated and lethal despite its troubled history, meant to wrest air dominance from NATO rivals across Eastern Europe and Central Asia. Air-to-air weaponry relies on 4 R-77 medium-range and 2 R-74 short-range radar-guided missiles initially, with ramjet RVV-BD missiles later. For ground attacks, precision-guided bombs and missiles are carried internally. While not initially emphasized, multi-role capabilities may expand later. The Su-57 probably detects threats hundreds of kilometers before getting spotted. Powerful electronic countermeasures then conceal it entirely at closer ranges. Future upgrades before 2027 will further exploit its low observable design. If funded properly, the Su-57 could become deeply disruptive in European and Pacific battlespaces this decade. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is the U.S. military's newest fifth-generation stealth multi-role fighter, meant to replace a wide array of aging specialized aircraft. Originally conceived in the 1990s and flown first in 2006, three main variants exist. The conventional F-35A, shorter takeoff/vertical landing F-35B, and carrier-based F-35C. The latter two enable versatile expeditionary deployment options for the Marine Corps and Navy. What was initially touted as an affordable lightweight fighter actually saw major weight/cost increases during its protracted development. 9 countries have ordered or built over 975 F-35s so far. That number should exceed 3,000 eventually. Following a difficult development, the Lightning II is thus becoming an export success. Its game-changing technologies will disrupt traditional air warfare paradigms around the globe for decades. Boeing F-22 Raptor. And finally, the F-22 Raptor crowns our list as the undisputed air superiority king. The Lockheed Martin/Boeing F-22 Raptor is unequivocally the most lethal air superiority fighter jet. Conceived among Cold War pressures, its development began in 1986 and its first flight occurred in 1997, before entering USAF service in 2005. With cutting-edge stealth, super maneuverability from thrust vectoring, and sensor fusion, it dominates mock aerial combat exercises routinely, achieving 20-to-1 kill ratios during red flag drills. No other fighter comes remotely close to matching its advantage. However, its astronomical development cost prevented more than 195 from being adopted. The F-22 serves as America's premier air dominance fighter, boasting 6 air-to-air missiles and a 20mm cannon. Its stealth, engines, and avionics remain beyond anything China or Russia currently fields. The Raptor enjoys the advantage for now, but rivals are catching up. Until the F-22 leaves service, though, it wears the air combat crown. Conclusion. The fighter jets highlighted reveal the lethal trajectory of aerial combat. Sophisticated technologies like stealth, avionics, sensors, and networking mark a paradigm shift for air warfare. Outmatched pilots risk annihilation against such threats nowadays. Russia, China, Europe, and America are all advancing their aerial capabilities at a breakneck pace. With existing aircraft undergoing upgrades and new models still secretly under development, the future battlespace is headed for disruption. But one thing is clear, the skies are deadlier than ever. Control of the air will likely determine who prevails in any modern great power conflict.